All right, hey everyone, Jeff here at stopthepirates, blogspot.com. Here's a little fun fact for you. Everyone knows what TB is, tuberculosis. You've heard of it. It says here, this is the global pandemic website. See, I didn't know this. They didn't tell us about this one. Tuberculosis, TB, is a global disease found in every country in the world. It's the leading infectious cause of death worldwide. The World Health Organization estimates that 1.8 billion people, close to 1/4 of the world's population, are infected with Mycobacterium tuberculosis, or MTB, the bacteria that causes TB. Last year, 10 million people fell ill from TB and 1.5 million people died. And coronavirus, in the United States, we have about 300 million people living here on our plantation, and 130,000 died. You have a 0.04 chance, if you get it, of dying. It's like you could slip in the tub. I mean, have better odds. 1.5 million people died. TB is an airborne disease that can be spread by coughing and sneezing, and the leading cause of infectious disease worldwide. But we're not wearing a mask last year in 2018 when 1.5 million people died from tuberculosis that's spread by coughing and sneezing. It's the leading cause of infectious disease worldwide. It is responsible for economic devastation and the cycle of poverty and illness that entraps families, communities, and even entire countries. Among the most vulnerable are women and children, and those with HIV/AIDS. There's a growing resistance to the drugs available, which means the disease is becoming more deadly and difficult to treat. There were more than 500,000 cases of drug-resistant TB last year. So what's going on? What's going on with this coronavirus bullshit? This is a classic Soviet-style takeover. We've been sold out to the United Nations, the globalists, the New World Order. Probably this winter or this fall, we're going to get hit with phase 2, which may or may not. I mean, they may drop a real bioweapon. Well, who knows? But right now, the death numbers are way down. So, but the cases are up, because if you've ever had, this is what I hear, if you've ever had a flu shot in your life, you're going to test positive for coronavirus. The test has a 50% false positive, which means, flip a coin. If you do test positive, the door-to-door testing is coming up next. They're going to come to your house and test you, and if you test positive, one of two things is going to happen. You have to leave and go somewhere to one of the camps to be quarantined, or the CPS will take your children out of the house. Those are your two options. The food line distribution lines will be shut down. They're going to cordon off all the cities, so you won't be able to leave. They'll just leave you in your own little city, in your own little sector, and starve you out. So, we've got that to look forward to. But anyway, getting back to what I did this video about, Social Security. People tell me, yeah, Jeff, but the United States government is kind of a good thing because we do get the Social Security, when we turn 65 or whenever you choose to take it. If you wait a little longer, you get a little bit more. But see, this government or this corporation is completely bankrupt. They're a foreign corporation, and they have nothing. The only thing they have is us. Everything that they have, we pay for. Everything. And we don't need some overbearing government with all their statutes and codes and rules and bullshit to help us build a country. We don't need them. They're a hindrance to us. I hate to say that, but because it makes me seem like I'm not American, but I'm not an American. I love America. I don't like being robbed, And now, you're going to have to get tested to keep your job, and the food's going to run out, and you're going to have to go down and stand in line at the post office or a Walmart or something. They're going to have to take you in and get you food. And I don't trust anybody that's handing out food. A lot of the problems now, the high tests and are in the migrant communities or the, I don't know, but, and they're always having these big food giveaways. Maybe they're tainting the food, you never know. They need to get the death numbers up. But, concerning your Social Security, remember that you and the employer both contribute to your Social Security check. And it's totaled about 15% of your income before taxes. So you pay 7.5%, your employer has to pay 7.5%. So if you earn an average of $30,000 over your working lifetime, $30,000 per year, that's close to $220,500, right? The government didn't pay a single penny of that, none of it. We paid it and the employer paid it. Now, when the Social Security thing first started, I think in the 40s, it was basically one-to-one. One person paying in could pay out somebody that retired. That's how it went. They're not like taking your money and putting it in a bank account in the stock market and earning interest. It goes out as soon as it comes in. And now the average is about 10 to 15 people have to pay in to pay one person's, because the wages are so stagnant, to pay one person's Social Security check every month. Could that have anything to do with what's going on with COVID-19? I think so, yeah. They need to kill a bunch of people. And they're going to do it worldwide. Yeah, so the government didn't pay a single penny. And what's fucked up too is that, you get the guy or the woman that worked their whole life from the time they were 18 paying into this. At 65, they retire and, die of COVID-19 2 years later. They don't get any of that money, So if you calculate the future invested value of $4,500 per year, which it breaks down to, you're in your employer's contribution at a simple 5%. That's why you should just save your own money. And that's less than what the government pays, its own borrowers. After 49 years of working, you'd have $892,919. If you took out only 3% per year, you'd receive $26,787 per year, and it would last better than 30 years until you're 95, if you retire at the age 65. You see what I'm saying? And the whole thing's a scam. But people want that government check, and they make it so difficult for you to save. I mean, I get that, but because the wages are stagnant, the price of everything is going up, especially now. I mean, we pay cash for Social Security insurance, and you don't even get it. If you die, your beneficiaries should get it. Your kids or something. Congress gets a lot of benefits. They get free health care, fantastic retirement packages, 67 paid holidays per year, 3 weeks of paid vacation, unlimited paid sick days. Now that's welfare. And they have the nerve to call Social Security an entitlement plan. They have nothing. I mean, we're paying everything. We pay for it all. The government has nothing. They're completely bankrupt. Go to stopthepirates.blogspot.com. Thanks.